Hi guys, it's Peggy from the Paper Bumblebee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a collaboration and it is out with a bang, and it's my turn today, day 6 I think. So I just printed some of the papers that you can get. So there are a couple of kits. I will link down below in the Etsy shop you can find with some discounts, and then we also get freebies in some of the Facebook groups, so please go check them out. I've got the freebies in here as well. I can't remember which is what, so please go check them out. I will link everything down below, also the Facebook group that you can join, and then you will have all. They are beautiful freebies. Please go check them out. These are some of the papers that I printed. I didn't know what I was going to use. This is so in my alley. This is my kind of style. So pictures and just grungy, and I don't know how to describe it, layers and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you quickly what I've got. So this is really cute to work with. You can put any slide in there, you can put a picture in there, you can put something of insects or whatever. You can use it as a slide. And then we've got these beautiful cards that I think I might be using. So my prompt is something with rust or platina, so we'll see. Oh, these are also really cool to use. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I will show you. Oh, I'm going to try something and I will show you if it works. A method of getting some rusty tea bags. So hopefully that will work and I will be able to show you. So these are some of the pages. So you've got this, and there are like blues and greens, and then the rusty brownie kind of color, and then you've also got the red. So I just printed some, like I said, some papers that I really enjoyed and loved. So there's the green. These were, if I'm not mistaken, some of the freebies. This as well, and then we've got this one. These are all freebies, and this as well, if I'm not mistaken. So again, lots to play with freebies. Blues as well, and then I think these are all freebies. You also got another kind of kit, and there's a third kit that I haven't printed anything. So beautiful pages, gorgeous, that you can play with. There's another one that is really flowery. Can't remember what they call, but I will link them down below. Please go check them out. Beautiful kits, all of them, but I have to pick, and there was so much. So just showing these quickly. Love this kit as well. So gorgeous. Then these are all the pages that I printed. So I am going to start cutting out and playing, and I will do the tea bag thing, and I will show you guys if it works. If it doesn't work, I will tell you guys, and there will be no show. So I'm going to do that now, and I will soon see you back. Okay guys, sorry for the glare. I wanted to show you, first of all, what you have to do is have some rusty stuff. So I've got some keys that are huge, and you have to use actually a bucket or something. I'm just gonna use 1 or 2 keys, just some rusty stuff. I haven't got a lot. I only got some keys, and I've got some nails, and that's actually all I've got. So I'm just gonna do a small part, and let's see if that will work. So like that. Then you have to have some tea bags. Just get my tea bags quickly. And you can use clean ones or I'm gonna use used ones. They are already nice and colored, and just put them on top like so. I'm gonna use 3 just to see if this will work. Then what you use is water, so you just spritz some water on there like this. It doesn't have to be soaked, just a little damp, wettish. Then what you do is you take some plastic. I'm just going to use this packaging. I'll just open this up. Okay, this has got a hole. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. So I'm just opening this up. I'm going to put this on top of, and this press down a bit. And then we are going to let that sit for about 10-15 minutes, and then we will be back and see if this has worked. Okay guys, it was about 10-15 minutes, so let us see what we got. So it's still a bit wet, for I did put some more water on there. And look at that, you get beautiful imprints of rust on these tea bags. So I love the print of the keys the most. Look gorgeous, really love those. So I think I'm gonna make some more, and then maybe just use some more keys, and then I will be back and we will work with the tea bags and some of the papers I've got. Okay guys, so I made a couple more of these tea bags, and I just love how they turn out, and it's so easy. Just all you have to have is some rusty things and some tea bags. So I played with them, and I made this with the, sorry guys, this rusty flashcard. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So I cut out the flashcards, and this is what it looks like when you cut it out. So let's start making a beautiful rusted flashcard. So I have started by using some washi. So I'm sure about everybody here has some washi, and maybe even washi that you normally just forget, don't use. I don't know, that's me as well. I love my washi, but normally I forget about them, don't use it. And now we are going to use washi tape. So I'm just going to use this, but I don't want to cover the numbers and stuff. So we've got that, and we've got some more if you want to. Yeah, maybe we want to put something on the bottom here. Some more. So you take some washi and you just put that on your flashcard. Then what I did was ink it, but I don't know if it's necessary to ink it right now. I'm just going to do that just to see how it will look with the inked edges. So something like that. I also did put the card on some cheesecloth, so I think I will be doing that again. So just cutting a piece. Tearing that. So I'm just going to glue that on there. I'm just doing that now so that when I use ink or whatever, it will also be used on the cheesecloth. Otherwise it's going to be really white and don't want that. Come on. There we go. That. So let's see. I also want to have some stamps on there. I am going to use aged mahogany to stamp on my flashcard, and I have inked around it with walnut stain. So let's just, I've got loads of stamps on here. I am going to do Condemned with this one, I think. Oh, this is now upside down. So you can stamp like this or use some water. I think I'm just going to spritz some water on there. It always gives a really cool effect. So got that on there. Just going to let that dry quickly. And then let's see if we can find a nice tea bag on to put on here. I think maybe, let's see. What do I want? Got so many nice tea bags. I think maybe this one. They will be really nice. So I'm just going to, this is dry, take some tacky glue and just go over this with tacky glue and just the whole card. And I'm just going to take my finger, just spread it nicely all over, and a nice thin layer. Then I'm going to put my tea bag on top of that. And what you can do is let it lie flat, or you can make it a little bit rimply. This one I let it lie flat. This one I'm gonna make some rimples, and then what you can do is leave it like this. I love the feel of this. Or you can make it like feel like more plasticky thingy, like a layer on top. Then you have to do another layer of the glue. So I'm just gonna let this dry quickly. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna take a brush with water, and just go around it, and then just like a napkin, you are going to tear that away. Like that. Do that around the whole thing. And I'm just thinking maybe I should leave the bottom like that. No, that can be left like this if you want to. Let's see if we can get some off there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we do then is, or what I have done, is taking a woody black, again some water. We are going to make some splatters, and I think that really makes a nice aged look. There we go. So again, letting that dry. Okay, just drying it with my heat gun in between. So now I've got this dabber, and it's got like tea dye, and I'm going to use, not everybody's got that, so I'm loving that. And then you can take some inks. I've got some, this is wild honey, and just going around where my cheesecloth is and putting some on there. And then of course some water to let that spread. There we go. Again, letting that dry, or with a heat gun, just drying that. Okay, so it's not really completely dry, but then you take your walnut stain ink and you just ink around it to give it some more aged look. Love that. And of course you want to make it look like it was folded, so you can like fold your card and just ink on the fold, and you get that effect that it was folded on there. So just love that. Just do that. Let's do a bit on here as well. So that is how you get that effect. And then the last thing I think would be nice is, what I've got is some wax gilding, and I'm just going around it with the wax gilding to give it a little bit of shine. And then you can also do it on the front if you wanted some more shine. And that is how you get these nice rusty aged looking flashcards. You can also, I love layers. I'm going to take some black thread and just staple it on here. Can't find my mini stapler, just doing the big one. Oh, sorry guys. So here we go. So now what you can do is put some brown paper or cardboard or something on the back, and you can use it as cards to put in your pockets. You can make pockets with these, whatever you want. I am loving these, so I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoy playing with all the stuff, especially the rusty tea bags. Look how gorgeous these look. So go and enjoy, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Till next time, bye bye. Please don't forget to check out the other ladies' videos. I think there's every day there's 1 or 2 videos, so please go check them out. Have a great day. Bye bye, guys. Bye.